Hello, it's Tom Meyer, the Bellevue Community School District Superintendent. This is this week's edition of the Believe in the Blue weekly update from the Bellevue Community Schools in Bellevue, Iowa. Just making everyone aware of a few things going on. We have many things going on with our students, like I've told you in the past, anywhere from wrestling to basketball to fine arts to bowling to archery and everything else. Just want to compliment the archery club on a great tournament that they had last Saturday out here at the Bellevue Middle School High School. Excellent tournament. I think around 500 students were participating in archery from throughout the area, throughout eastern Iowa, basically. A lot of people came into the community and everything like that. So it was really a great event that some people put together that way. So just an excellent thing. I think it's all part of learning. All these extracurricular activities are part of learning. And yes, there is the academic part, the math, the English, the science, social studies, all these different things. But it also goes beyond that. It talks about our extracurricular activities, and involvement that students have there is very, very important and is an integral part of the total education of students, that whole student education. And I think we always have to remember that. So just want to reemphasize that. You've heard me say that before more than likely, but I truly believe that as well. And sometimes that bigger purpose that students have in life can get them going. And when they find relevance in something, they can excel. And I think just like in the classroom, when we find relevance with something they're learning, when it's a problem they're solving that has real world application, something that pertains to them, bam, they are there, they want to learn, they want to be engaged. So often when students are disengaged or disruptive in the classroom and things like that, it's frankly because they don't see any relevance in what they're learning. So that comes from the school that way. We need to make things relevant. We also need to allow them to recognize how it's relevant to their lives, and also parents and community members, supporting and assisting, recognizing how different things pertain to life after they leave. Trying to make things better and better that way. We're not perfect. We're still working to get to a level of excellence in everything we do. We believe we're making progress there, and we will continue to do that. One of our things we're working on is problem-based learning, and that really emphasizes a lot on the aspect of relevance and real world application of things. And sometimes it's reinventing some things that we're doing in school, not doing things the same old way. One of those is technology, and there are advocates for technology and critics of technology. I think it's probably in between. It can't be relied on to do everything, but we also have to prepare our students to recognize the value of technology and the resources that are there for students to have, to more personalize their learning in many ways. So just some recognition that way, and trying to make our classrooms the most effective that they can possibly be throughout a lot of different things that they're doing that way. A couple other things here for you just to let you know about. We have a wellness committee on Thursday, and that's at the elementary school at 7:30. If you're interested in being on that committee and maybe can't make Thursday but would like to meet future meetings, please contact me, or more specifically, contact Kelly Humphrey, the school nurse. She'll be happy to add you to that committee. We have some students on there, a couple parents on there, and some staff members. So be happy to have you on that committee if you're interested in wellness and the wellness of the student body and preparing them for life after they leave here. And it's one of those things, as Bill Daggett from the International Center for Learning and Education would say, the primary aim of education is not to enable students to do well in school, but to enable them to do well in their lives outside of school. Yes, we want them to do well in school here, but ultimately we want them to do well after they leave here as well. After they leave here on a daily basis, but after they leave here, after they graduate and everything like that. So those are just a few things that way. One final thing I'll throw out at everybody here today is, get on Twitter, get on Facebook, check things out of what the Bellevue Schools has going on. We try to post things there. We also have some things on our website, trying to create world-class learners. That's what it's all about, and trying to have the high expectations for students, and also meeting student needs as we go through that. Every student has different needs, and we need to adjust to their needs, and to differentiate our instruction as well for different students. So we want to engage students. We want to vary those things by students and what they need. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to contact the Bellevue Schools. Just give a couple quick phone numbers here. The superintendent's office or the main office is 872-4913. Middle school, high school is 872-4001. And the elementary school is 872-4003. But anyway, have a great week, and I will talk to all of you next week again.